This is my review for the Nextbook 10.1 Windows 8 tablet slash laptop. It's a convertible with a detachable screen with a 5-point touchscreen, and it's got 1 gig of RAM, Intel Atom, I think it was a Bay Trail processor, quad core. Real nice performance considering it's only got a gig of RAM, but you're not really going to be doing much. And if you expect to get too much performance out of Windows 8 tablet, especially in the $180 price range, don't expect much. But for what it does very well. I picked it up so I can get online while I'm watching my niece and nephew, take it to work and whatnot, play some old games. Surprisingly, it does very well with old classic games. None of the new ones, but some of the old ones, does very well. I just got it up and running, and I figured I'd see how it went with Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. And just like everybody knows Morrowind, it runs in 4x3, but you update with the mod for graphics extender, and it will give you the option to set a resolution higher than 1024 by 768 for this screen, so you don't have the black borders. And I want to see how it ran, and let's see. Here's a keyboard, or here's a laptop slash tablet. See if I can do this with one hand. It's just magnetic line. Oh, there we go. It's got two little magnets on the bottom, plus the data connection. There's no battery inside of the keyboard like some of the higher end ones, so all of the battery capacity is inside the tablet. It's got full touchscreen. It's up to 5 fingers. But we're gonna see how it runs with Morrowind. Base settings, nothing too fancy. None of the graphics overhaul mod. I haven't tried that yet. But considering the performance I'm getting from just a stock system, I wouldn't expect much. And I think I got it. Here's a weird problem that I get: is you load up the game and you don't hear anything. So oh, there you go. Oh, of course now the audio wants to start playing. Sometimes you gotta close it out and start it back up again. I'll just start a game that I just started. I barely got into this game.
My patience is limited.
So it's an interior scene, so I'll go outside to really see what it'll do. Pretty responsive. I had the frames per second on the screen. It was around 35 to 50, depending on the area and what was going on. View distance isn't very far, as you can see. You got to get pretty close. But for just playing an old school RPG, it's pretty good. I wouldn't try to push the graphics too much farther than this. Although I may, just to see how it'll run, do the graphics overhaul mod. This is always a pain with a touchscreen, but plays very well. And I stole the armor out of the barracks in starter town because I'm an asshole. It runs very well. I need a screen mount or a camera mount for my phone, but for basic stuff it does pretty well. I'll get my caps lock on. Did I install XBMC? No, I did not. But we'll just do an epic rap battle just for the hell of it. Oh, and what the hell, I'll use the touchscreen to show how it works. Keyboard comes up. Touchscreen keyboard is very good. Only thing I don't like is older programs that aren't designed for touchscreen, they shrink because the keyboard takes up half the screen. So they all shrink into this size, and then when they're done you have to expand it again, which is really annoying. But That's not what I want to do. Dang it. If I can just hit the right button. But it plays 720p video. It's got an HDMI, micro HDMI port. Right. If it'll focus. There we go. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to focus, does it? You can probably see it right there. Yeah, there we go. Micro HDMI. And then micro USB, power port, and headphone, microphone jack. I don't know if that's a microphone though. It might be one of the weird, longer 3-pin ones from like the cell phones. And then microphone up here. The only thing I don't like really about the tablet itself, not the keyboard, because I've already said what I don't like about the keyboard, but the tablet side is with the Asus Transformer T100, which is very similar to this, except better specs, is it charges via USB, which is nice because you lose your cable. Screw it, you can just get a cheap one from anywhere, and suddenly you can charge your tablet again. With this keyboard, it comes with its own little flimsy ass plug, which I do not like. I mean, it does the job, and it clicks in pretty good. But, there we go. It clicks in, it's not going to go anywhere. It just feels flimsy and unnecessary. They could have done the job just fine with a micro USB plug, using even the one that's already on the tablet. I mean, come on, guys. What the hell? You gotta give us this proprietary crap for a company that barely has any product. I don't even want to think about what their customer tech support is trying to get a new power supply if it went bad. But that's just things I don't want to even think about. And I'll be right back when I get something XBMC running, because I want to show you how that runs. So I'll be right back. And we're back. So here we go. I changed it to a touchscreen friendly user base 3 touched. And I've got media. I haven't installed any video add-ons yet. But these are videos that what the hell? I have a huge library, but apparently it doesn't want to read it. I gotta fix that. Oh, now it's doing it. There we go. Got a huge media pile up. And it's reading all my videos. I'll just cancel that. Because that's not what this is about. But you can change different icons. These are all 1080 or HD videos, except for, well, this one's not legit. Don't ignore that one. But the rest of these, I own all these movies. It plays XBMC extremely well. So, let's say I want to go in here, system info. Even with the gig of RAM, I mean it's using most of the RAM because I think I have Chrome open.
Can I come in?
I do.
No!
Peter, the final starts at 9, honey. And you said you would take
Even
my
with
phone
most of the
and
RAM being
it's
used,
dying,
it
remember?
runs flawlessly.
I'm gonna get the door. Just give me a second.
Peter, please just let me in, all right?
I'm...
Turn that off so I don't get copyright infringement. And I've got TV shows on here. I just haven't updated the library. But so far, the pros, it's cheap. It's very cheap for a Windows 8 tablet with a keyboard and a very easy to use detachable magnetic system on the tablet. No button like on the Asus. Touchpad, I mean it works, but it's very sensitive to multiple fingers. If you're clicking and you're moving your other finger around, it will think that you're not clicking this down, and the mouse will jump. But I've heard about that. That's an issue with these tablets, as well as the Asus T100. So I don't like it. I wish they would fix that. But considering that it's a problem with more than one branded tablet, I mean, I can't really say it's just Nextbook. So I can't take too much gripe on it, but it's still an issue that needs to be solved. But get this turned off. The tablet itself, just the tablet, works great. Not a lot of resource power needed. Does everything that you could need it to for basic web browsing, videos, music. Although the speakers are junk. They do not sound good at all. If you're using XBMC, you have to put the audio boost up just to hear the fucking thing. It's annoying. While the T100 does not have that problem. It's got very loud speakers. Not the best quality, but they're loud and you can hear it. These ones, forget about it. You're going to be buying headphones if you're not in like a soundproof room by yourself. If you got any kind of audio, you're not going to hear these speakers, even maxed out. For old school retro gaming, I'm talking old school retro gaming or real lightweight games, it'll most likely run them. Graphic demanding games, get that right out of your head because it's not going to happen. Unless you're fucking a wizard and you like looking at retro style graphics in a brand new game making it look like shit. But old school games, Doom, Morrowind, shit like that, it's going to run great. Old emulators, PlayStation 1 emulators, N64 emulators, shit like that, Nintendo, all going to run great, perfect. I don't see any problem with running those. The keyboard, it works, but sometimes a lot of those keys do not get recognized. You'll have to hit them again or get them right dead on center or they don't get activated. It's annoying as shit when you're trying to type something up for work or a paper or something, whatever. You're going to be making a lot of mistakes if you're not familiar with this keyboard. It's just doesn't have the feedback that it needs to go, hey, I've been clicked. I mean, you can click them, but if you get really fast, you're not pushing it all the way completely to the bottom, it's not going to click. And maybe that's just my problem with this tablet. Maybe it's a flaw. I hope it is. But I'm guessing it's like everybody with the design of the keyboard. Very small keyboard, very small keys. I have big hands. And it does the job, but it's not a MacBook. It's not going to be a big fingered. You're not going to be using a full size keyboard like this, or hell, even like that. That's a bigger keyboard. This little Logitech keyboard's got a bigger keyboard than that thing, and it's got a better trackpad. How fucked up is that? Because it's got separate buttons and it doesn't fuck around. But all in all, a 7 out of 10. Does the job. Gets you online. It'll play your videos. You'll be able to check your email just fine. But for power users or people that love very good keyboards or trackpads, you might want to look elsewhere. But for those that are on a budget, just want to get online, don't need a lot of power, maybe a backup computer, something to take with you, where you have a big desktop like I do, where if I need power-based applications, it's going on the desktop with all the storage. This might be a good laptop, just to have something to take around with you, very light, very small, with the tablet closed. It's a very small tablet, but it's a little heavy, but it's not extreme. It's mostly the tablet. The keyboard's very light.